became the church. Where's all the money from the Roman Empire? I don't think the Roman Empire fell. I think it became a church. I think the Rome fell, but the Roman Empire became the church. Where's all the money from the Roman Empire?
Vatican.
In the basement of the Vatican is where it is, yeah.
The sheer wealth in art is overwhelming. Like St. Peter's Basilica, when I walked in there, my mouth was open the entire time I was there, like, you just can't believe the amount of craftsmanship, the architecture, the art, the painting.
Well, I mean, if you think about culturally what happened, every song, every painting was about God until 100 years ago. And now every song's about love. I think they're talking about the same thing. So, Roman Empire became a church, British Empire became a bank. So we gave our empire back. So, oh yeah, sorry about that. You can have that back. We gave, Saudi Arabia back and whatever, all these other places that we'd sort of, we'd taken the resources. And then they had their own money. Then we went, oh, well, what are you doing with that money? Because we've got this thing called the City of London. I tell you what, it's your money, but we're going to hold it. We'll have it over here. Is that okay? Yeah, fine, great. Crazy, right?
It is crazy. Crazy how empires rise and fall, and that's one of the things that people are wondering currently about America. Dude, they're from another planet. The way they change their texture and their color and the way they do it instantaneously to adapt to their environment and how well they blend in, they're so interesting.
I think they're the most alien creature that exists on planet Earth.
Yeah.
This guy, he's a fisheries biologist, and he gets an octopus and basically lives with it in his living room.
Is that how we got this video, the octopus dreaming? I just looked it up, and it starts with the octopus in the guy's living room.
This is it.
This is amazing.
And this video went super viral.
Yeah, well, apparently, as the octopus is asleep and dreaming, it's changing the outside color and texture of its skin in relation to whatever the fuck is going on in its head.
Right.
That's so wild, man.
Isn't that nuts?
It's just so weird how they can instantaneously change their coloration and their texture, and then perfectly blend in with coral. Like when you see them like stop on a coral reef and just become the reef, you're like, what
Instantly,
are you?
too. It's like, zoop, and it's gone.
Look at the colors in this thing.
You know,
God.
there are people that actually believe they are from outer space.
I've seen that. I was going to bring that up to you. That there's biologists that believe that they came in asteroids and eggs. We associate us with taking the Native Americans' land and then them fighting back. That's when things get ugly. But it turns out this was just a wild way of life that they had for who knows how many years.
People are often used to the bury my heart at Wounded Knee narrative of Native Americans, which is as victims. There's no question that they were victims of a westward rolling empire and 378 broken treaties, and we can just go on and we know what that narrative is like. But the narrative that I told was a narrative of power dominance, which came with brutality too, and I think it was a fact.
Well, it's so fascinating because it's essentially they were living like Stone Age people, and they were doing it very recently. The way they lived, just chasing the buffalo and killing them, and then eating only buffalo meat, and then doing very little farming, picking some berries and nuts, and that's about it. Eating meat and raiding and killing.
Yeah, so, they were hunter-gatherers.
Yeah.
They were nomadic hunter-gatherers.
Yeah.
Which is what they were. And what the horse allowed them to do that only just really, really, really well.
Can I try it with an arrow?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You think so? I have a 90-pound compound bow that shoots 520 grain arrows at 300 feet per second.
We're going to try right now.
I bet I can get in there.
Okay, I'll bet you can.
I think we should do it.
Absolutely.
When you want to do it right now?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Have the arrow come back and I mean, just through where it ricochets. You might want to do it at a slight angle. You know what I mean?
Blew the arrow apart.
Yeah.
Flatten the tip of the arrow. Look at the tip of the broadhead. That's impressive.
Hey, cutie.
Thank you. Well, now we know.